Hi Josie, I just returned from a fascinating conference put on by the National Association for Employee Recognition. Yeah, it exists. And I got a chance to spend 2 days with specialists and learn from them. I realized that many entrepreneurs and small companies do not consider recognition a central part of their management practices. On the other hand, the goal of many of the recognition specialists I met is to budget an extra 3% on top of their payroll cost for employee programs. I think there are many profitable returns from emphasized recognition.
Yes, indeed, David. Let me first explain what employee recognition is. It's the formal or informal credit of a person's team behavior, effort, or business result that supports the organization goals and values, and which has clearly gone beyond the normal expectation.
Oh, yeah. Well, every day millions of people throw their hearts into their job and they want to succeed. They want to be recognized for their job and to receive appreciation. When we remember to take care of these very human needs for recognition and appreciation, we do a great deal to create a vital, energized workplace we need in order to succeed in today's challenging world of business.
I agree with you with considering the importance of employee recognition, given that every person wants to be recognized by the things they do well, especially if their actions benefit the others. For instance, the enterprise. Actually, the employees' recognition have more benefits than cost.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But it's also important to establish criteria for what performances or contributions constitutes rewardable behavior or action. For example, in a company, the employer must supply the employee with specific information about what behavior or actions are being rewarded and recognized.
Of course, actually there are two aspects to employee recognition. The first aspect is to identify an opportunity and praise someone. This is vital to be in receptive mode so you don't miss any opportunity. The second one of the employee recognition aspects is to do the physical act of acknowledging the person that did well.
Yeah. Also, one of the things I learned is that recognition can take many forms. Some of them can be thanks, prize, respect, job or development opportunities being included in decision making, trained, and awards.
Well, yes, many researchers indicate that the bottom line benefits have been achieved through recognition schemes. For example, the Walt Disney World Resort established an employee recognition program that resulted in a 50% increase in staff satisfaction. At the same time, the result correlated with higher guest satisfaction scores, which show a strong intent to return and therefore directly flow to increase profitability. Another example are Sears, Hershey's, insurance companies, between others.
This was a very interesting conversation, Josie.
Yes.
Can you give me some specific examples, please?
Yes, for example, post a thank you note in the door of your employee, give a special assignment, give a percentage of the sale or something that they are doing.
Great. What are the consequences of not giving employee recognition?
Well, some consequences are a bad performance by part of the employee in the workplace. The employee can experience stress, have poor imagination, poor creativity, and poor initiative. In other words, lack of commitment.
Well, thank you. What cost could imply doing the employee recognitions?
Actually, the cost is really low because the benefits are really great benefits. For example, you can give 0.5% of the sale, but still you have more sales than the things that you can give to the employee.
And would you like to receive recognition for your work?
Of course, I think that all humans need to receive recognition as part of ourselves, of our life. I want to know I'm doing a good job, that my job is being appreciated, and that I'm important to my company.
I have to agree with you. I would like as well to have an employee recognition in my company, so the workers can also work well. I mean, better.
Yeah, and if we receive recognition, we know we're improving or if we are not.
How would you relate ER with culture?
Well, it's important to understand the cultural implications of recognition programs. We have to take into account national and cultural differences. We might think that the positive aspects of employee recognition programs are a universally accepted principle, but that's partially correct. For example, in some countries, people do not want to be individually spotlighted by the recognition programs. They do want the recognition and the award, but they don't want the public recognition. So cultural differences should be taken into account to design a recognition program.
Excellent. In Mexico, do you know of any enterprise that have adopted the ER?
Well, yes, the GMP, that is an insurance company, Plasencia Muebles, and some car agencies give the salesperson some percentage of over the sales they make. In addition, at the end of the year, they have an extra bonus reward.
Okay, as you know, Mexicans have a reputation of laziness and time consuming. Do you think implementation of ER will affect Mexicans when they are at work?
Well, I think that the implementation of employee recognition will benefit the manner of the Mexican when they are working. They will try harder to win a little amount of money, and that will highly benefit the company as well. In fact, it's a win-win situation.
I agree with you, Josie, but I think that also managers, CEOs, and employees must understand the real concept of employer recognition. They have to be able to do their work without expecting a money award. Because, well, if they don't receive one day the money award, they're gonna think they're doing a bad job. And that's not the case. They have to understand that sometimes it's gonna be money, sometimes it's gonna be a letter, and that they are not gonna receive it all the time. Maybe they have to understand the concept, don't confuse and feel bad when they don't receive the award they were expecting.
Okay, thank you very much.